You're really gonna dig into all my husband's information because I told everybody what happened Friday night. Y'all gonna see. Go ahead, y'all gonna see that it actually happened. I showed the ticket to my coven members last night in the live. So it does exist. I think it's really fucked up that people are doing this kind of shit. And we all know why y'all doing it. You wanna try to prove that I'm a liar. And I don't have to give y'all all information when I tell you stuff. I don't.
I'm here to provide you with an update involving the incident with Ivory Rose Grows Wild, where she talks about how she had an encounter with law enforcement after leaving Gypsy Rose Blanchard's book signing on December 13th. Ivory has since posted a second follow-up video with more information about the traffic stop.
All right. So I got a couple of things I want to add to my last video. Like when I said, I don't have to tell y'all everything. So my thing is, why did that many cops pull us over for speeding? Okay. And I wonder how many of y'all is going to make a big deal about some green. Because I'm sure y'all going to throw that in my face. That's what I left out. I see y'all putting some stuff in the comments, so I'm addressing it. How many of y'all is going to make a big deal about some green? That was in a jar sealed. In a jar sealed. So, can you smell it? Can you not? I don't know. But it was in a jar sealed. I am the passenger. I didn't get no ticket. I didn't get no nothing.
So basically, Ivory left out of her original video about how she and her husband got pulled over on their way home from when they went out to eat after the vigil, that one of them, she or her husband, had a jar in their vehicle that had Mary Jane inside of it. Then she makes a comment about how it's not illegal to open carry in Louisiana, and I'm not sure if by that statement she means that they did have a weapon in the vehicle, but she does mention that. So it's kind of hard to interpret if they did in fact have one in the car.
And another thing, a lot of y'all bring up a pew-pew. Well, in Louisiana, you can open carry without a permit. So you can have it.
Now, I will say that I can understand if they did in fact have this with them, since they did go to this vigil, and Roggy, the man who previously made the pew-pew threat against Ivory, was also present. But if law enforcement did see those things within the vehicle, that could explain their response. So I just like to throw that out there.
The last thing I want to add is my husband didn't even go to the event. He didn't go. He was parked way down the street. Didn't even get out his car and can't come to the event. Did not. Only I did. So he didn't even come around that place. So let's see how many of y'all make a big deal about all of this. Since y'all worked so good together to try and prove me a liar, but will not fucking help me from jump. I'm about done with all of this because in a sense, I'm not going to stop posting. Best believe that, motherfuckers. But I'm about done with... I'm just done with a lot because this is just y'all digging in. Oh, let me add, my husband's a veteran, so y'all digging into a veteran's life. I didn't even get the ticket. He don't have nothing to do with GRB and this shit on TikTok. So what are y'all doing to him? Like, y'all are fucking crazy. This is insane to do. But look how well y'all work together to try and to turn me out to be a liar. It's wild. I think y'all need to find something to do with y'all time, because this is disgusting behavior. Which a lot of y'all who's doing it sure did cry when it was done to them. My husband don't even have nothing to do with this fucking GRB shit. Nothing. And y'all digging into all of this. I'm done. Y'all have the day y'all deserve.
And I want to go over some of your guys' comments and responses to this situation, as well as letting you know that FOIA requests are being made so that the public can see the police reports, any body cam footage that may be available, to figure out what exactly happened during this incident. So let's just get into it. So first, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, be sure to go watch this video I posted first, then come back to this one, because we're going to read some of the comments that you guys left on that video. So I wanted to take a minute and read some of the top comments because it seems like many people are very skeptical of this entire situation. So this person wrote, "I'm skeptical about Ivory's claims regarding Gypsy Rose's story. Ivory asserts she the only insider knowledge from the bayou, but I'm from a small town and know that's unlikely. Ivory discredits other content creators with alleged insider information, yet she lacks concrete evidence or receipts to support her claims. It's unclear how we can verify her supposed close relationship with Dee Dee's family or her proximity to Gypsy Rose. Just because you live near Gypsy is not enough. Now Ivory is requesting $20,000 in donations for lawyers during the Christmas season when many are struggling financially. It's unclear how she plans to ensure the funds are used effectively or if she's actually suing the individuals she claims. In my opinion, Ivory's lack of transparency and evidence raises suspicions. I haven't seen any concrete proof or receipts to support her claims. If she was arrested or there was a ticket, where is it? Why they didn't record the arrest? We already have one grifter in the bayou. I don't think they need another. Now, this next comment is the top liked comment. It says, she goes to the vigil, she's pulled over, and then here comes a GoFundMe to raise funds. Something seems off with this one. And then we have another, I don't like this. This feels like a grift. 20 grand for a lawyer for what? For a speeding ticket? Nah, I don't like this. Now, Ivory did give some more information in another video she posted where she talks about how people have been telling her to get a lawyer ever since the last incident happened after she drove past Gypsy's home, and then Roggy made the comment about having a pew-pew and protecting Gypsy. So I'm not exactly sure what she plans to do with the lawyer, but maybe we'll find out soon. This next comment says, I like her and been trying to defend her, but it's getting hard and now this. With my knowledge of the legal system, I absolutely cannot. Maybe they did get pulled over, but that's about the only thing that can be true in my opinion, and certainly can't be automatically associated with this. It's around Christmas and the GoFundMe is in bad taste. What exactly does she need the attorney for? And if this was honest, I'd expect her to provide more information and already spoken to legal counsel and get their take on it and get an estimate on detainer for a specific attorney she's already chosen. Then her attitude about not being believed. This next comment says, anyone can request the body cam footage, including her. She should have waited to ask strangers for $20,000 until she had something to corroborate her story. That's a lot of money, and she basically ended up with a speeding ticket. It's not that serious. And that brings us to our next point where people have already started to FOIA request the information surrounding Ivory and this incident. So there is a TikTok account by the handle of Kendall Lee Grant who has posted this. Louisiana allows out-of-state residents to file a FOIA request. All possible parishes are receiving requests for the incident described by Ivory R. Whatever the outcome is, I'll report truthfully. I'll report more on this tomorrow. And then in the caption they wrote, what is really happening here? I've been given Ivory R's real name and have started the process of filing a FOIA request in all possible parishes in Louisiana on the incident described by Ivory R on TikTok. I'm asking for body cams, dash cams, incident reports, and anything else allowed by law to the public. Is Lifetime playing games? Is Ivory being truthful? Did police destroy children's gifts over a speeding ticket? Did the police get a preempted call after the book signing from anyone connected to Lifetime or the family? Did the police officers throw children's medical cards outside of the car? Did they destroy the car? Did 4 cars pull them over for speeding only? Whatever the truth is, I'll report it. This is crossing a line. If Ivory is lying, enough is enough. If the network caused this situation to occur for drama, we have a right to know. I'll give more info tomorrow after all of the FOIA is filed on the incident involving Ivory R and her husband. I will not be giving anyone their real names or personal info, just the truth, whichever way it goes. Now, these are some of the comments on that post, and Christy Blanchard actually commented as well, and I'm not 100% certain on this, but I feel like this content creator may be friends with the Blanchard family, but again, not 100% sure. So, Uncorked with Brandy commented and said, I stand with this 100%. We've been accused of being on the payroll. However, what they fail to say is that we always ask for receipts and we do hold our friends accountable. The OG creator commented, absolutely, this is about truth and truth only. Now, Gypsy Blanchard commented and said, well, I know we didn't have anything to do with it. From what I was told, after an hour after we left, they were still sitting outside waiting to see us leave. After that, I don't know what they did or where. And then the person with the username Tandy Lynn Angel, she's actually one of the people that has been posting videos on TikTok saying that she believes Ivory is lying. And she wrote, I know she's lying. I'm accused of messing with her by calling her out on lies. Now, like I said, I think this person may be friends with the Blanchard family, and I'm not 100% sure, but Gypsy Blanchard did comment this person is following Gypsy Blanchard as well as a few other members of the Blanchard family, and they recently posted this. There's a PDF file of Gypsy Rose Blanchard's new book going around, and they posted in a video a comment left by someone about how they have this link. Then they posted how handing out PDF files of the book without the copyright holder's permission is considered copyright infringement, meaning you are distributing copyrighted material without authorization, which is against the law. Then Gypsy Blanchard commented and said, the publishing company has this information already with that person's information and will be handling it. They also posted this, requested on FOIA, body cam, cruiser cam, dash cam, police incident report, radio transcript. And in the caption it reads, everything is completed and request is filed. Now we wait and see if one of these parishes have evidence of a setup, police corruption, or a theatrical version of a speeding ticket. If I find evidence of a setup or corruption, I'll hand everything over to Ivory as proof. If it's a false claim, I'll hand everything over to the family. We just want the truth, and that's hard to get from anyone nowadays. It's costing an arm and a leg. Maybe I should set up a GoFundMe. Nah. And then they tagged Uncorked with Brandy. Now, Ivory did state in a separate video that she showed the ticket her husband got that night on a live stream she recently did. However, I was not able to watch that live stream and I didn't see it. Either way, it looks like we're going to find out exactly what happens that night sooner rather than later. With that being said, let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.